Plunger.
So what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to take a minute to clarify this statement.
Totem weights go like this.
For those of you who got mad at me and came to my inbox, and those of you who
now let's finish up this little launch pad here.
I even had some people who unfriended me.
And now we can slide the loop-de-loop on.
When all of these disorders were characterized as,
so let's put that together.
This is where life is right now. Life is motherfuckers are just happy to be victims, happy to put things on themselves that aren't really there, in order to get a motherfucker to feel sorry for them or whatever their goal may be. So you have a whole bunch of people online now who are claiming, who are claiming bipolar disorder,
and now for Romeo,
ADHD, and even dyslexia, and all of these things. They're claiming all of these things that they haven't been diagnosed with, and there are real life people who deal and struggle with these things every fucking day. Real life people who deal and struggle with these things every day, and they watch you make light of it. They watch you play with these words. They watch you sit back and try to gain attention by utilizing these words and claiming those disorders. So when I say this right here, when those words were all grouped as one thing, and they were grouped as the word retarded, nobody wanted any parts of it. Nobody wanted any parts of being retarded. But now that they put all of these softer terms out here, attention deficit disorder, all of these things that sound so much better than retarded. Guess what? Everybody wants to claim it. So many people want to claim those things when there are people who are really real life dealing with that shit. Real life dealing with depression. Real life dealing with real life depression, dealing with real life attention deficit disorder, real life issues. And not even
but we need more cars.
Not even just that.
It's the Paw Patroller. I wonder if this got,
you know, there are parents that are putting their kids on shit.
It's the Paw Patrol, and it got really cool.
And they're claiming it for their kids. They're claiming these things for their kids.
2, 3,
and putting their kids on medicine that the kids don't need because they're scared to discipline them.
First up is Marshall in this cool.
Because it's the easier way out to say, oh, he has ADHD.
Let's see if this one can make it.
And if you go and tell them,
Whoa,
I know.
Barely made it. Here it is. It's super slow.
There are parents who actually doing that shit and putting their kids on unnecessary medicine.
And now for Jason, his blue Mustang police cruiser.
Just because it's easier to do that than to punish them for when they're not living up to their standards.
Whoa, he just blasted through the track.
Because it's easy.
Rubble
because
awesome
it's not that big of a deal.
Alright, let's check it out.
But when the word was retarded,
great job, Rubble.
When the word was retarded, nobody wanted any parts of that. You would never admit that your kid was retarded, but now you can admit that they have ADHD, they have such and such, and it's easier for you to admit. You participate in trophy-winning motherfuckers. This is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. It's okay to accept the worst when that ain't even your worst. That's not even you. But there are people, real life people, who deal with that and struggle with it every day. And then you want to be mad at me for saying this. And you want to be mad at me for being honest. You want to be mad at me. People want to be mad at me for saying that people are using these motherfucking disorders to fake their way through life. You want to be mad at me for people using these disorders to entertain the world, to entertain the world, and this is why I act this way. I'm bipolar.
There he goes. Whoa, that was super fast.
And you have a problem with me.
Let's try the ramp launcher that's going to send them up this
You have a problem with me saying that. You have a problem with me saying that people are so fake that they will exhibit mental illness.
Smash! Whoa, what bracket?
In order to justify the things that they do, when there are real people who really have mental illness, who struggle with it.
Now for Scott.
who struggle with it every single day of their lives. But they watch you post stuff like this. They watch you post stuff like this, and they watch you.
Oh, he just clipped them on the side.
Because I'm not saying that the word retarded should be added back. But what I'm saying is nobody wanted any parts of this shit. Nobody wanted any parts of any of this stuff. When everything was just considered retarded.
Watch out for the zoom zooms.
But now, the fake,
and now for
the phony, think that it's funny.
Whoa,
they think it's a
joke. On the bank.
They think that.
But he still took out a couple of zoom zooms there. And here comes Zuma.
They think that they can use these words to justify their ignorance.
Try again.
And people look at me and say that I'm wrong for saying this.
Zuma.
So,